Hi, it's Molly from The Inside Voice, and today we're going to talk about straight tone. Even though this is a new topic, it's actually the third video in our vibrato series, since it's, well, the opposite of vibrato. As a reminder, vibrato is the wavering sound that you hear in singing, ah, while straight tone is the lack thereof, ah. If you're a trained singer who uses vibrato, chances are your voice feels more at ease with it than without it, and with good reason. As I mentioned in an earlier video, vibrato is thought to be a muscular tremor that helps offer some relief as different muscles take turns tensing against each other and giving one another a break. That means good straight tone takes a lot of control and is often harder to keep steady and on key. If you're singing a popular song, like "There was a time when I was alone," or even a jazz standard, like "I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places," there's going to be a pretty big stylistic disconnect happening. You'll need to learn to straight tone on some of the notes and find a light vibrato on others. "There was a time when I was alone," or "I'll be seeing you." Musical theater, of course, uses vibrato too, but there are a lot of times when you want a straight tone, like on that big money note when you do straight tone into vibrato. "Hey, Mr. Harnstein, here I am." Early music too, like medieval, Renaissance, and early Baroque, used a lot of straight tone singing. So how do you do it? Well, for me it helps to visualize a tiny, tiny, totally unfluctuating airstream coming straight out of my mouth and forward. This is in opposition to feeling like you're falling onto the note, which is what I usually use. As we talked about in many of our videos, tilting the thyroid cartilage in your larynx or voice box, which this gesture helps you do, can facilitate vibrato. On the other hand, visualizing the airstream just going straight out of your mouth and forward instead of downward will make it easier to do straight tone. Try it. We'll just do a tiny little hum. Imagine it going straight out of your mouth and not tilting downward or wavering. Start here. If you started to waver, try again. For our complete straight tone video with some exercises to help get you there, head over to theinsidevoice.org. See you soon.